Hey guys, this is me, KingFrangel69, once again with a new video, and this time I am making a new video based on the Kili and Fili Hobbit Unexpected Journey 2-pack set of figures. As previously stated, I would do a review of them, as I did a review earlier of Dwalin and Balan. Of course, I am in the process of uploading both of these onto YouTube. So after I'm finished making this one and I've made part of the other one, I'll upload them onto YouTube and be sure, to notify you of its release, and you can check it out and be sure to as well. So today I will be emphasizing on the description of these figures and the detail, the accuracy, the character likeness. But one key point that I have to mention is that there has been a little bit of speculation as to what will happen with Bridge Direct's line for, which is the Wave 2 line, by the way, in October the 15th. So they'll be released, as said, and previously stated by Bridge Direct themselves, on October the 15th, which is the official release date. That's when they'll be officially made and released. So they'll be on, shelves in stores October 15th, roughly about that time anyway. As far as I know, I've seen recent comments being posted on Bridge Direct's Facebook page, announcing, about certain things, saying that the Bridge Direct's Wave 2 line would be there would be certain characters who would be, dropped from the line, and they have to change around the line quite a lot. So one of my answers to just, corroborate on their story is that maybe, what I was thinking is that Bridge Direct do have a lot of, accuracy that they need to fill in, and of course, especially with the characters' details so far, they've made quite a good, plunge onto the platform, to be specific. So, they've had quite a good launch, actually, because they were founded, as said by me originally. They were founded by Jay Foreman in 2010, so he's the main founder of the company, so he's been helping them out a lot lately, I've heard. So he's been pretty good. He was great because ever since they've been launched, they've made these Hobbit figures, and they've been the greatest figures to collect, really. They've been really enjoyable collecting. But as to those questions about which characters would be made as new additions for the Wave 2 line this year, well, I can corroborate on that question and answer that initial question, is that Bridge Direct have promised to bring out King Frangel, so you'll probably see him in single version, so there'll be a single figure of him, single carded version of him, and there'll be a Mirkward pack with him in, which is a 5-pack, which also includes Kili and Fili, but also Legolas and Toriel, so 2 elves and 2 dwarves, and King Frangel, the elf king himself, which is pretty cool. Of course, we haven't seen Bjorn yet, or whatever his name is. I do know it's Bjorn, so that's what I've heard anyway. I don't know how to pronounce his name properly, so do excuse me from saying that. But we haven't seen pictures of him as of late, so I'm presuming that whatever's going on with him is probably being drawn back, and probably, they'll unveil pictures of him at a later date, probably towards the actual release date of October the 15th. But, yeah, I know that they'll be making a Smaug figure in 4-inch scale. As to what year that will be released in, because as far as I know, it probably won't be scheduled for a Wave 2 release date, which is a shame, but I look forward to Wave 3 because there'll be new figures at that time as well, so a new year, a new line, it'll be great, I suppose, in that aspect of looking at it in. And I do know that they're going to make all the Dwarf Company, so you'll probably see that instead of making them both individually, all of them individually, they'll probably make them in a big, massive, pack with all the Dwarf Company, including Bilbo Baggins and Gandalf. So as previously stated, there would be a 15 pack, including the dwarves, Gandalf and Bilbo, who are basically all the major characters combined with sort of like the minor characters such as the dwarves. So that'll be pretty cool. Pretty cool to see how Wave 2 turns out like. Of course, we haven't yet seen any pictures of any of the figures boxed or in their boxed form. So it'll be pretty cool to see the packaging. I've seen the packaging for the Desolation of Smaug movie. Looks pretty cool. They've added the detail of the logo on pretty good. And as far as I can say, the accuracy in the figures is truly overwhelming and good quality. But as of now, I'm running out of time, so this is the longest video I've probably made actually, because it is 5 minutes that I've made. So nearly 5:30. So, but as always, King Frangel69 trying to bring you the best videos as always, as possible. But for now, King Frangel69 out.